And on this Friday, January 16th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, a Utah judge was set to hear arguments today on whether prosecutors in the Charlie Kirk assassination case should be disqualified because of a conflict of interest. Lawyers for Tyler Robinson, the man accused of shooting the conservative personality at a rally in September, says a key prosecutor has a family member who was present at the time Kirk was shot. They argue that communications between them raise concerns over impartiality and the prosecution's decision to seek the death penalty. A Salt Lake City man is under arrest for allegedly hindering the investigation into a double murder outside an LDS meeting house. 2 people died on January 7th after shots rang out after a funeral. Investigators say Ryan Daniel Tutai is being charged with obstruction of justice. Police say a video on his phone shows him handling the gun that was later found at the crime scene. So far, no one has been arrested for the murders, and police say many witnesses are refusing to cooperate. The New York City Council is announcing a 5-point plan to fight antisemitism. Speaking from the Museum of Jewish Heritage in Lower Manhattan, Council Speaker Julie Menon said anti-Semitic incidents accounted for 57% of reported hate crimes last year in the city.
That means that over half of our city's hate crimes are targeted towards a single group. And that statistic presents a cruel reality that we must confront head on.
The package calls for establishing a safe perimeter around houses of worship and increasing security at schools.
New Yorkers should never be fearful to practice their faith, no matter what their faith is. They should always have confidence and pride in their identities, and we are going to use every single tool at our disposal to ensure that.
The Australian government is viewing its social media ban for children as a success. Charles De Ledesma reports.
Social media companies have revoked access to about 4.7 million accounts identified as belonging to children in Australia. This follows the country's ban on platforms used by those under 16. Communications Minister Annika Wells announced the figures on Friday, highlighting the success of the law enacted in December. The ban sparked debates about technology use, privacy and child safety. Platforms like Facebook, YouTube and X face hefty fines if they fail to comply. Officials say the measure is encouraging, though some young users have found ways to bypass restrictions. Other countries, such as Denmark, are considering similar bans. I'm Charles De Ledesma.
And that's Newsmakers for this Friday, January 16th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.